Hello there. Yes, it's me again. I have come today to talk about some dumb shit once again, but before that, I gotta talk about some even dumber shit. So basically, we're gonna be going to school again. I actually heard a lot of people were fucking cumming their pants about this whole thing, but I don't fucking know what the point of this whole thing is. I mean, we have like 3 weeks of school left, so basically well, I just don't fucking get it, man. I don't get what the fucking point is. I guess some people really wanted to do some, wanted to get away from the whole virtual thing, and I mean, yeah, I don't like virtual education, distance education. It's fucking stupid. But those fucking 3 weeks just really ain't gonna do jack shit. But today I found out an even better, fucking more interesting fact. We're gonna be doing this checkerboard fucking thing. That's basically what it's called. So to give a brief description, we're gonna be learning every 2 days. Like we'll go to school one day, then we'll skip the other one and go back to distance education, and then the next day we'll go back to school again. It's like so next week, Monday is skipped for some reason, and then we go on Wednesday, Friday, then skip weekend, Tuesday, Thursday, and then last week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is the last bell. So basically 6 days of school, of actual school. Which, like I said, I just don't fucking understand what the whole point of this thing is. And this is even like, how the fuck do you even come up with this shit? It's like, yeah, so good luck fucking reintegrating to the system every day. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I just don't fucking get it, man. Like, I legitimately would not come up with ideas this fucking ridiculously stupid unless I was fucking on horse tranquilizers and hot glue at the same time. And maybe then by some miracle I'd come up with fucking shit as dumb as this. I mean, I just don't fucking get it, man. What exactly are we supposed to be achieving here? Like, I don't know, man. I'm just fucking confused more than anything. Like, I sat down for 10 minutes and I was legitimately trying to think of a good reason for this whole thing. There is no fucking reason. It's just ridiculous. But of course I'm not going to fucking question the great choices of our government, and well, that's not what this whole video is about. So, like I said, I'll be doing the 3 stories. This is the second story. Now, this is, I guess, more of an opinion thing than a story, but, well, at the same time, it's because of a story, so, well, fuck it, I decided to include it. I wanted to talk about this year's 12th grade, last year of school, first day of school. Now, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that the first day of school has absolutely no purpose to exist. Maybe in your country or in your school it's completely different, but ever since middle school came, like in primary school, that whole thing actually felt serious because primary school was pretty fucking strict. But the fucking moment middle school comes, it was just a completely fucking pointless event that had no purpose to exist. It's just 3 hours of complete time waste. And sometimes even more, somehow. They fucking managed to squeeze as much time as possible out of this whole fucking thing. And it's literally about nothing. There is no purpose for this fucking day to exist. Like, we all know the fucking, the traditional or global, celebrations on the calendar, like Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. In America, there's 4th of July and Thanksgiving, and just stuff like that. And then there's the fucking first day of school. Who the fuck considers this day to be a fucking celebration? Mind-boggling, yes, I know. But the thing is, I've actually been hearing a lot of people talk about how they, well, at least this year, and, basically ever since high school came, everyone was just fucking crazy about the first day of school. And I would ask them, why are you so crazy about this whole thing? And the only ever so response I've gotten from people was that basically they'll be able to hang out with their friends again, which is, I don't know how the fuck that's a valid argument right there, because I don't understand why you can't do that during summer. I mean, I guess all of that free time and the ability to do whatever the fuck you want during, well, you having 24/7 of 90 days of the year. I guess, that's just a fucking bother. I mean, who the fuck wants that shit? Fuck summer. And, finally school came and I can fucking hang out with my friends again. Like, I really don't understand how this is a fucking argument, specifically in my town, which is like 5 kilometers, well, basically 30 minutes to get from one end of town to the other. And now that we're, most of us are, well, no, all of us are adults. So, everyone has a fucking car. So that's like 2 minutes, basically to get to wherever the fuck your friend lives. So, I don't know why the fuck you can't do that during summer. Even if it's a fucking big town, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, my fucking town is small, but it has a few, like 9 schools or something like that. A fucking big town has even more schools than that, and everyone usually chooses a school that's closest to them, because of the convenience. So, I mean, I really, like it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes to fucking walk to your friend's house. But I guess, no, I guess walking to your fucking friend's house is so barbaric that we can't even do that shit. We can't even drive. No, we're not doing that shit. Now, the only way to hang out with your friends is school. Okay? Again, I'm not gonna fucking question this fucking logic here or anything like that. I'm just not gonna bother trying to figure out the mysteries of the millennials. But like I said, first day of school really has no fucking purpose to exist. I realized that a day where we get to refamiliarize, I don't even know if that's a fucking word. Well, basically, go back to the system, remind ourselves. Well, yeah, it's just important. I don't think anyone wants to fucking start the first day of school going straight to fucking solving tests and shit like that. Yeah, I fucking understand that. But the thing is, the first day of school has absolutely nothing to do with school. It's like if I was a boss of some company, right? And I give every single employee in the company a week to basically do whatever the fuck they want, just, a little vacation trip. And then, they come back to work and I fucking come up with this genius day, the come back to work day. And basically the whole purpose of this day is just I spend 5 hours of everyone's time presenting a fucking presentation about like the Aztec tribe or something, fucking shit like that. It has nothing to do with fucking work, okay? And it's just a complete fucking waste of time. But I'm pretty sure even that would be more fucking enjoyable than the first day of school because it has no purpose. Everyone's fucking miserable because you also gotta fucking wake up early in the morning. It's, yeah, it just sucks, like I said. Now, I was going to talk about this very briefly in a future video I'm planning to make that I already don't advise you watching because it's just basically going to be me shitting on school for like 2 hours. But this year, like I said, we had the first day of school it was just such a fucking spectacular mess that I have to talk about it. Because I might start forgetting important details or shit like that. But absolutely everything during this day went absolutely fucking wrong. So let's start from the beginning. Every year in high school, first day of school would always start the same with us having to form this pretty long line. Well, every single student would go in this very long line and walk as a parade to a stadium. Now, that doesn't sound too bad until you realize that the distance to this stadium is 200 meters. Okay, maybe 300 meters, but in no way more than that. Okay? So, basically, we formed this really fucking long line so we could walk like 5 steps and, well, here we are. Yippee-dee-doo. I don't fucking know what the point of that is at all, and I just started completely avoiding it ever since 11th grade. Now, of course, like I said, most of us are adults now, so the car guys, pull up to the stadium to fucking flex on their shitty cars every single time, just sort of being like, yeah, what took you guys so long? I've been sleeping here ever since midnight, You guys should really hurry the fuck up, you troglodyte pieces of shit. Walking? What's that? Especially when the walking distance is like fucking 6 feet in front of you. But nah, man, that's not happening. But basically, then we get to the stadium. This year, we had to be sitting in this sort of checkerboard style because of the whole virus situation. So that's understandable, but it kind of looked, it looked pretty fucking interesting. I would show you a picture if I could, but the people in my country are so obsessed in their fucking privacy as if anybody fucking gives a shit about these specific individuals, in a crowd. But oh no. I mean, you could literally record someone walking through the street, alright? Like, say I focus my camera on some fucking statue or something, and I accidentally catch like a glimpse of them, and they fucking see themselves in this video, they'll be coming at you hard, okay? Well, again, not gonna fucking question these opinions. Now, every single year, first day of school has a couple of hosts in the stadium, a couple of brave volunteers wanting to present their auditory skills in front of this very excited and interested crowd. But this year, I don't even understand how, but they managed to pick the two worst fucking possible people for this situation. Like, I fucking swear Strap-On could have done a fucking better job than these guys. I don't even understand. Like, you could say nobody's interested in this role, but believe me, in my school, they would suck the fucking principal's cock to be the fucking host of this whole thing. But I guess the fucking principal was feeling extra cocky this year and wanted to prove that everyone can be a good host. No. These fucking guys right here, well, how do I even put this? So there was a guy and a girl. The girl was constantly stuttering. And not that she has a stutter issue, but she was just extremely fucking nervous in front of everyone. And every single time she would try to speak, she would just like go, well, that's understandable, you know? Like, I swear, put fucking Porky Pig instead of her, and he would have done a fucking better job. Okay, and the guy host had a puberty voice, like not the most insane puberty voice in the world that I've ever managed to encounter, but a somewhat very delinquent, quite a delicious puberty voice nonetheless, just, going, now if I ever had to run a marathon, I'd run a marathon for you people because I love you so much. Okay, maybe not that bad, like I said, my memory's slowly fading away, and to make sure that no more important details get forgotten, I decided to tell the story. But yes, his voice was pretty tragic. So now we have this duet of people who have absolutely no fucking idea how to speak as the host of this thing. And like every year, we have the typical bird metaphors in every fucking speech. Every fucking year it's the bird metaphors. Always some fucking dumb shit about, yeah, I saw the birds flying this morning and I realized that, you know what? These birds are like us at the moment because we are flying to our destiny, just like these birds. Dumb shit. Really fucking dumb shit. And I don't know why every year it's the fucking bird metaphors. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that our school is named after an old gorilla of my country whose code name was a hawk. So a hawk equals bird, so I guess bird metaphor in every fucking speech, but it's getting old. It's just really fucking getting old. And it's always, like I said, always about the fucking birds flying. Not even just birds in some other metaphorical way, but no, always birds flying. Now, after this lovely presentation, we have the best part of any first day of school in high school, the fucking speech of the principal. Now, it's not like the principal really had something to mention that was really important, but he had the voice of a person who would say everything he'd say would sound like the most fucking important thing in the world. Like, he could be talking about the dumbest shit ever. Like, I was sitting under an apple tree, and I looked at the fruit above, and I realized every tree is like us, because we grow our fruit. This fruit is what we grew with all these hard years. The root represents these years. But it is the fruit that we crave for. I can't even represent his voice, really. There is no person that could re-demonstrate the sheer seriousness of the principal's voice. Like, he would, like, again, he would talk about the dumbest shit in the world. Again, usually birds flying metaphors. Also always talking about how he's proud of everyone and how he would give everyone an individual blowjob if he could, but he realizes that we are all equal, and he just sends us this sort of metaphorical, spiritual blowjob instead of a real one. What the fuck am I even talking about? Well, what I'm trying to say is, no. Nothing he said would have any meaning, just like the rest of this entire fucking event, but the way he would portray it would sound like the most important damn thing in the world. Now on to the next part, which is sadly nothing like the principal's speech. We get the worst part of any one of these fucking first day of school is the fucking politicians. I don't fucking know what these guys are honestly doing here or why they picked this school specific. No, you know what, actually I do. It's because some of us are adults and we can vote. So, yeah, that's basically the explanation. So, yeah, we get to listen to these fucking assholes ramble about their bullshit. And it's honestly, their fucking speeches are mostly just them flexing. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. I know they don't just directly fucking start flexing to everyone, but it's mostly just like, well, you know, I wake up in the morning, and I look at my big house, and then I walk outside, smell the fresh motor oil coming out of my expensive, luxurious car. I walk to my luxurious pool, take a piss in it, and then I go take a flight straight to Hawaii every morning, go swim in the sea, come back here, eat my breakfast of nutritious orange fruit, then I go take a sniff of all the money I have, and well, and I put on my most luxurious costume. I walk outside, get in my car, drive, and here I am, telling you all how much money I have, and you could be here if you really wanted to. You know, nobody's stopping you. Also make sure to vote for me this year. You know, I'll do an extra good job protecting our town. Yep, all good. And well, that's it. But this year, I was presented with the most glorious thing in the world. Something that I never could have believed would have happened. It was just, wow, it was amazing. The microphone was compressed so poorly that if you just fucking barely spoke above a certain ratio, it would just cancel you instantly. You couldn't be heard for shit. And also, the fucking volume was lowered so poorly. Like, there was no way to fucking speak into this microphone. Like, you had to know the exact distance in millimeters, the exact tone of your voice, the exact volume of your voice to actually be heard. And so the only people you could hear in this whole thing was the principal and the hosts. None of the politicians could be heard, nor any of the teachers, which was fucking hilarious. And I actually, it was just great. I really didn't want to fucking listen to these politicians ramble about their bullshit. So luckily that entire fucking thing was just a segment of silence for like 40 minutes. And then of course, I think maybe it came before the politicians, I'm not sure, but pretty sure after that comes the moment where the teacher of the year gets awarded. And of course, as expected, the worst fucking teacher got the best teacher of the year award. Really, this teacher has nothing to give, nothing of any value. She's just, well, maybe it's because I don't like math and she's a math teacher, and well, I mostly just used to draw during her lessons, and she would show my shit in front of the class as if that's somehow a way to insult me. Like, I don't know what you were trying to achieve there, buddy. You sure as hell didn't achieve it. But, well, yeah, I just don't like this teacher. I honestly don't give a fuck. As long as the fucking Tommy Wiseau economics teacher doesn't get it, I'm actually kind of fine with that. And then comes, well, something I just saw. I knew was going to be happening this year, just like in every motherfucking event that happens in my town. I just fucking knew it because I could see these assholes a mile away. We had to listen to this fucking band play. Now, I have nothing against young people bands, really. It's cool, I mean, yeah. Young age is usually a time when the music's the best if the fucking band's good, okay? There's just one fucking slight issue here. Not everyone has the same taste in music and not everyone likes the fucking same band. I don't give a shit if they were born in this town, if they were learning in our fucking school, if their fucking song played on the radio, okay? I know for a fact that only like out of the 500 people that were in this fucking crowd, only like 100 at most liked this band, okay? I've asked some people and luckily was given a nice little tickle on my cheek because I was told that, well, not a lot of people like this band, which was the complete contrary of what I believed. But, well, that's basically the whole fucking explanation. Why the fuck do we have to listen to this whole thing? It's like, imagine going to a fucking theater, but before you can see the damn movie that you came to this fucking theater for, you have to fucking listen to some guys play. It's like, did I go here to fucking see a movie? Or did I fucking go here to listen to some band I might not be interested in? Okay, you go to fucking concerts because you're interested in that band. Here, we had no fucking option. You're just listening to this fucking band. Congratulations, assholes. And of course, we have to listen to their fucking song about the fucking trees once again. Well, at least it's not a fucking bird metaphor. But shit, that was just wonderful. But yeah, that was just fucking wonderful. And then after that whole thing, we finally get to walk back to school in our classrooms where we spend another fucking thrilling hour of time waste where the teacher asks everyone what they did during the summer. And honestly, be curious to hear what people did during the summer if they actually did jack shit. But here in this class, well, no, not just in this class, I gotta get one fucking thing straight. Just because you're in the same class, that doesn't automatically make you friends. It's like you working in an office or some other job where there's a lot of fucking people, like a lot of coworkers. Coworker doesn't fucking immediately mean that you're friends, okay? You're just working in the same place, you're learning in the same place. That doesn't fucking automatically make you friends, alright? And it's not me, the only fucking Grinch here in this class that refuses to treat everyone like my friend. No. We have the, good old fucking stereotype groups as usual of, the people that have their, tiny little fucking circle jerks and then only talk to the people from those specific groups. And when you have these groups mixed and nobody really wants to talk to each other, you know what happens? You get 30 minutes of you hearing the exact same damn sentence, only being portrayed maybe in different ways, but the exact same fucking thing. The teacher asks what they did during summer, and they'll say, well, of course I went swimming at a lake because everyone does that, no fucking shit. And yeah, then some other shit. Nothing specific, just, some stuff, yeah. And that's it. That's it. And you hear everyone say the exact same fucking thing. Some people are a little more open, but in reality, you just won't hear anyone say anything special. It will always just be, I went to the lake and then I did some stuff. What stuff specifically? Well, fuck you, I'm not telling you. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Again, you don't have to talk to someone or you don't have to share some stuff with someone who you don't want to share stuff with, or that person will clearly not be interested. Okay? Classmate is not necessarily your friend. I mean, can we just seriously stop thinking like that? Like, shit, man. And then, of course, the teacher actually talks about something, where she's been, what country she visited. So the teacher's basically the only person who actually talks about something, out of their whole summer experience. And then at last segment of this whole fucking pile of shit, the actual 15 minutes, last 15 minutes where actual important information is told, like, where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do on, the second day of school. Since it's not exactly a serious day, at least in our school, the second day is the actual fucking reintegration, the whole, refamiliarizing yourself with school once again. Some actual important fucking information. 15 minutes of that and you can finally go home. What was the point of the rest of that whole thing? I don't know. Really, I don't fucking know. But yes, what a truly spectacular first day of school this was. Like I said, everything that could have gotten wrong during this day absolutely fucking did. Shitty microphones, shitty hosts, fucking shitty politicians, and shitty band. Not shitty band. I'm not gonna judge music. I'm just gonna say I don't like it, and other people don't like it, and don't force us to fucking listen to that shit. But yeah, that was it. That was the whole thing. Now this video is pretty fucking long, but yeah, I don't really know how to make my videos short. I might try to work on that in the future, but it's just not happening right now. But anyways, as an added bonus, I'll also talk about the spectacular restaurant experience that happened on that same day. Every first day of school, me and my friends go to a restaurant to, well, finally say goodbye to the wonderful, magical time that is summer. Wipe away the tears and finally, hopefully, reestablish ourselves into the lovely system of school. So every year we go to the same restaurant at the end of town because usually it doesn't have a lot of people. But this fucking year, it was just, wow. Usually there's there's like 10 people, no, like 10 to 15 people or some shit like that. And usually a group of like primary school kids with their teacher. Which, by the way, I've seen that, and it just looks like such a miserable experience for the teacher. But this year, the fucking entire restaurant was just full. Like, we have never seen this place so crowded before. Like, it was insane. Every fucking table was taken except, I think literally the only table that wasn't taken was our favorite one, which was was just a really nice surprise. So we fucking rushed to our table, sit down. Well, what's the next pivotal step of this here experience? We should be getting our menus, right? No, we are not getting our fucking menus, okay? Like 30 fucking minutes pass, and we're just not getting our fucking menus. Then I think, like, I shit you not, and I have never had this before in my entire fucking life, no matter what restaurant I went to. I think we actually had to wait for like an hour to get our damn menus. 1 entire hour to get the menu. Like, I swear, we had so many second thoughts during this hour. We were just, shit, we just sat through that fucking spectacular experience. So, give us some fucking food before we starve to death, before our fucking brains melt. But no, it was just not happening. And an hour later, fucking finally, they discover us. Oh yeah, there's these guys in the restaurant, and fucking bring us the menus. Anyways, we pick our shit. And this is a lesson to everyone. Always fucking close your menus if you want the fucking waitresses to come over. Because, well, that's just the fucking law of restaurants. You don't close your menu, nobody's gonna fucking come and take your order. But, well, yeah, we close our fucking menus and guess what? They're just not coming. Again, I shit you not, for like an entire fucking hour. And I know this whole place was crowded as fuck. But I swear, I saw new people coming in and getting their shit faster than we did. Like, it wouldn't take them a fucking hour to get the damn menu, okay? It literally fucking came to the point where I actually had to walk to the waitress. Like, one of my friends at one point waved over to the fucking waitress to come over. And that did jack shit. Just nothing, no result. And at one point, I actually had to walk to the damn waitress at the registry. And just tell her, can we get our fucking order now? I got no response from the fucking waitress whatsoever. Like, no acknowledgement, nothing. To the point where I legitimately started believing that we were just being ignored. Which, I don't know. It's not like we burned this fucking restaurant down or something like that in a previous experience. No, we were always good, respectful gentlemen in this here establishment, but we were just no. They just didn't want to fucking take our order. But it lasts like 20 minutes later, that same waitress comes over and fucking finally takes our thing. And the fucking weirdest part is we got our food much faster than we got the menu or had our fucking order taken. I mean, I got my spaghetti the fucking last, I think. I'm pretty sure my friends got their pizza and their bread. There's this, like, I don't even know what the fuck it's called. It's like bread and cheese. Toast bread, I guess that's what it's called. Not important. But, yeah. I got my spaghetti the last, but still, I think it took them like 30 minutes to get our shit, whereas it took them fucking 2 hours to actually finally take our order. Now we finish our food, and guess what happens. Of course, nobody's fucking coming over. We were just fucking signaling the waitresses in every fucking possible imaginable ways we fucking could, just literally fucking standing on tables and spinning our dicks around. Again, absolutely no fucking acknowledgement whatsoever. One of the waitresses even gave us this really dumb excuse. Like saying, yeah, I'm not your waitress. Get your own damn wait. No, well, not that, but basically, I mean, I never had the fucking issue of getting my check, but once again, everyone was just completely refusing to fucking give us any service. But at last, after like nearly half of the people already fucking left, we finally get our check and leave. After 3 hours. Yes, 3 hours in a restaurant, out of which fucking 75% was just us waiting for the whole thing. So that was, yeah, that was something. But I mean, who gives a shit? The spaghetti was good. So, and yeah, with that, I was finally ready to go back to school. Well, no, not really. This fucking year was just awful. Lack of motivation, lack of willpower, lack of anything. A lot of people can agree with me on this. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Now, I hope it doesn't take as long for me to make this third story. I actually made I think it took me like 30 fucking takes to record this video for some unexplained reason. But I finally did it. So, congratulations to me. And congratulations to you for sitting through this whole thing. But as unfortunate as that is, I really have to say my goodbyes, so see you next time.